Okay, cool. So I'm trying to make it to where I can like kind of look at both of these cameras. Okay, there go the kids. Okay, that's just gonna have to work. Alrighty, I'm all set up now, team. Got a little technical difficulties. I gotta work on 2 jobs at one time. Okay, so the first word is drive, family. So whenever I heard this word, I was like, drive, like just drive, like driving down the street, nah. Whenever I thought about this word, I thought about motivation, is because I want us to keep our drive intact. And what I mean a drive is like, for me, I think I was thinking about drive as basically being like, this is my motivation. You know what I'm saying? This is what fuels me whenever I'm doing whatever I need to do. This is like why I need to get this done type shit. So I know a lot of us got kids and stuff like that. So I know that's your automatic drive, but there is a such thing as negative drive. Let me give you an example, because he said this and I thought about it and I was like, I've been having a negative drive for a long time in my life. Not saying I still do now, but you know what I mean? Negative drives in your mind can be thinking like good drives, and it's toxic in the end. For example, say if you have a parent that, you know what I mean, treated you bad whenever you grew up and all this kind of stuff, and you like, man, I'm gonna be, that's my driving force, because they said I never can do it. They said I never can do this, I never can do that, never do this, and all this kind of stuff. Once you reach a place of forgiveness, now you don't have that drive anymore. So you don't want to be successful once you reach that place of forgiveness and you're not even caring about what they think or caring about trying to get to a level to surpass them type thing. You don't have a drive anymore, and because it's been built out that negative drive for so long. So make sure, like, whenever you're making a foundation for your drive, whenever you're making a foundation for your new business or your new life or your new child that's coming into your life or anything like that, make sure it's not built off of a foundation of, I got to do it the only reason is because I got to outdo you, or the only reason is because you did me bad and all this kind of stuff. Because the thing is, once you get to that forgiveness point, it's going to be null and void, and you're going to find yourself trying to find a new drive. You know what I'm saying? And we can't be finding new drives when we're 28, when we're 25, when we're 29, all this kind of stuff. Because the thing is, just like, that's my fuel all my life now. And so many people do it. A lot of people do it. You know what I mean? You said I can't do it, so that's my fuel, and I'm going to go. But when I thought about it like that, I'm like, you know what I mean? I can change that. My drive doesn't have to be negative. That's only if you tell yourself that. So make sure you work on your drive, people. Make sure it's a clean drive. Make sure it's something that you know what I mean, that could possibly help you in your future, or investing in your future. And even if you're investing in your kids, that's investing in your future of you and your name. So definitely think about that. Make sure your drive is not the wrong drive. I wanted to talk about this because I thought about this, and this is perfect for the beginning of the week. Road rage. Y'all, people are crazy. Please do not lose your life in road rage. Because I know a lot of us do it. We be driving, you have your drink going, or you're smoking, or you're talking on the phone, or you're doing a conference, or anything like that. Or girls doing makeup, all this kind of stuff. Like, be careful, because these people really be, you know what I mean? Like, I've been in a car accident before, where, you know, truck was going back and forth, then this man slammed on his brake and tore up the front end of the car, you know what I mean? And it was like, dang, you know what I mean? And I wasn't driving, it was a friend driving. I was pissed because I'm like, you just fucked up the car, you know what I mean? But at the same time, though, it's just like, it could have been worse. Like, I've seen some videos on YouTube and some videos, y'all haven't seen the videos go viral, people jumping out the car at the red light and boxing it out and all this kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's funny. Because I enjoy a good fight every once in a while, so I'm going to watch it. That's just the human in me, but at the same time, though, it's like people really can lose their life at the traffic stops, at traffic lights and stuff like that. So for this week, y'all, no road rage. At least for this week alone, because some of y'all bad. Some of y'all know y'all be ready to throw stuff out the car or be throwing shit out the car and all that kind of stuff. That used to be me. Don't let me have some pennies in the car. Y'all ever had some pennies? And y'all took a handful of them pennies and threw them out the window because the motherfucker was on your nerves? You can't do that. That was years ago. Don't do that. I'm not trying to give y'all no ideas if you do have bad road rage, but still, that's very important for y'all week, though. Like, y'all, be mindful of that. What else? I want to talk about yeah, look, no driving ideas. That was the example of what not to do. But I'm talking about these kids in the homeschooling. Like, I know a lot of y'all got the homeschooling and stuff stuff like that. Be invested in your kids' education because they are our future and they are going to take over these millions and billions of dollars that we are going to leave for them. But I'm not going to lie, this homeschooling isn't the best attention for a lot of kids. So if you can, you know what I mean, give them more attention, help them with, you know what I mean, their homework and all this kind of stuff. If you can, hire somebody like a tutor or something like that, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, these kids can't keep going to school on, you know what I mean, online forever. Because the thing is, it's just like, I be watching kids fall asleep and, or just not want to do the homework, just not want to do the workload itself, because some of the fact it's like, some of these kids, they want to do work because their friends doing homework, or they want to do work because, you know what I mean, the teacher said do this by this time, or this won't happen, or something like that, you know, activity or something. So I encourage you to maybe plan some activities and field trips and stuff with your kids yourself, you know what I mean, all kind of stuff, like the zoo. I think it's free every Tuesday for kids, so you can go to the zoo. The parks, different parks and stuff like that, because I know me personally, I live by Herman Park, and I see kids out here all the time. They, you know, do a picnic or whatever with their family and stuff like that. So keep these kids active, y'all, because it's crazy. Like, y'all got to think about it. It's 2020, and now the kids, everybody is behind a computer screen. You know what I mean? And if you would have told us that kind of shit 2001, we'd have looked at you like you was crazy. Like, how we all gonna go to school from a computer? You know what I mean? It make you feel old, but not that old. But yeah. So encourage your kids to keep their focus whenever they're going through these different classes and courses online. This is a really good one. And I'll move to the next bullet point. So this is a really good one. Your success cannot be dependent on someone else's success. Your success cannot be dependent on someone else's success. And let me tell you why. You could be making your success dependent on somebody else's success, like a leader or a spouse or whatever it is. And their success can be a contingency plan, and you not even know it. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say it's like, you really have to invest in yourself and not be so, you know what I mean, and not be just one-sided on like, oh, I'm just going to follow this person because of the fact, oh, they're doing good, or they got the guidelines, you know what I mean, I'm looking for the lifestyle that I want to live. All of that is fine, from learning from them and, you know what I mean, getting juice from them and everything like that. But you do have to build your own foundation. Like, and I think we was talking about this earlier in the week. One of the ladies had put it up on the board, was talking about foundation when we were going over the books and stuff. It may have been last week, but that's really important, to build your own foundation, to build something that you can stand on. Because the thing is, it's just like you don't want to be put in the same predicament as like when we have, like, say, a lot of people that have jobs at the beginning of the pandemic and stuff like that, and then, you know what I mean, they lose their job or something like that. And that'll be the same thing. Say if you running with Forex, and then I lose, you know what I mean, you lose AJ in Forex. You gonna stop doing Forex, or you gonna fall off or something like that? See, with the job, that's something that you can't control. With this, it's something that you can control. So you have to keep your own tempo going. You know what I'm saying? Even with your own businesses, period. It's just entrepreneurship, period. It's not even just Forex. You got to keep your own drive going, because the thing is, it's like, that has to be a creative force. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be that small little thing and then, you know what I mean, and just, you know, just stay there or whatever. I mean, it can, you know what I mean? But that's not the kind of people we are. That's not the kind of people I'm talking to. So we're not content. So we ain't even going to say that. So it can't stay here. It has to expand. It has to get bigger. But if you leave your ideal just to set and just in somebody else's mind, you know what I mean? I give this idea to AJ, and I never help him evolve on it, or I never evolve on it or grow from it, or I do it vice versa on this side, never help him or never evolve on it. It's like, it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? It's just a blatted out dream that I never invested in or wrote down or nothing like that. So definitely don't make your success built off of somebody else's success, because there can be a contingency plan, and that can be a fail for you. Because the thing is, you might think they have like this 10-year plan laid out, 20-year plan laid out, and they really just trying to pay the rent next week. You know what I'm saying? So know where you are, know your different levels, so you'll be able to identify something like that. Alrighty, I'm gonna click on to the next one. Oh, and of course, y'all know my favorite one, vision. I talk about vision all the time. I'll be telling people, and even when they come up to my house, I'll be showing them $1 million houses and stuff like that. Get very, very intact with your vision, guys. All right, look, I want some nail clippers. I know how many pieces this come in because I got the little separate pieces. I know exactly how much it weighs. I know the cost of it. I know the color already, obviously. I know what store I can go and buy it from. I know what store has it the cheapest or the most affordable. And yeah, and it's gonna cut some nails. I always bring up something just small and it's a little tangible because the thing is, I want you to see exactly what I mean. Like, if you can do this, figure out everything that I just said, put that down. You wrote that down on paper, and then you put it on like a vision board, or you put it on just your everyday, journal or something like that. And you reading that and you going through it, your brain will get you there so much faster, y'all. That's why I talk about vision all the time, because the thing is, it's powerful. Like, it's almost like the power of the tongue. Like, if you say, you preaching, oh, I'm gonna get $100,000 by the end of next year. I'm gonna get $100,000 by the end of next year, and you doing everything in your power to get $100,000 by the next year, it has to come true. It's the laws of attraction. I'm telling you, it has to come true. It doesn't matter what you're going through, what's going on in life, what job you're working at. None of that matters. If you are trying to find and you're doing everything in your way to get to $100,000, you might have to save every penny, but you can get to that number. You know what I'm saying? It's all possible, whatever. But you got to keep your vision intact, like no lie. Like, and it has to be, and it doesn't have to be physically tangible, but in your brain it has to be tangible, almost like it's physical, almost like you can feel it, like in your hand. You know what I'm saying? So, after that, y'all already know. Look, I do my class participation, so I'm gonna ask y'all my question real quick, and then we're gonna get off of here. So, can I see y'all faces and eyes and cameras and all that good stuff? And I'm just randomly calling some people out. So, real quick, give me 3 businesses that you plan on owning in the next 5 years. I'm gonna say 3 businesses in the next 5 years. We gonna go with Jonisha first.
A restaurant, school, and a barbershop.
Well, you see how fast she with it? She came quick with it now. All right. Restaurant, a school, and a barbershop. What kind of school? Just a regular high school or something? Or school for girls, school for men, school for black people?
School for just a regular school.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who is Lambo? Let's go, Lambo.
That's Jonathan. He at work.
Okay. Jatoya, let's go. 3 businesses.
I would say my 3 business. So the food truck is kind of like last now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely going for natural hair product beauty supply store. And then I want to work on something that brings women together who have struggled in like abusive relationships or anything in their past that's holding them down. Like, I want to lift women up. So I feel like this business is another lineage towards that.
Okay. Let me see. Margaret, let's hear from you.
Hi, love. How are you doing today?
I'm good and beautiful. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. So my 3 businesses are, and I think I've probably said this before, but I'm sounding like a broken record. One of them is going to be an accounting firm. So it does strictly business tax returns, and it also does returns for business owners. The second one is going to be a notary service. And then the third one is actually going to be this business right here. So, I don't know if anybody else would sleep on that, but y'all definitely need to add this business into one of your 3, because if you're serious about it, there's only up that we're going, okay?
Yeah, I agree. Quality, you got I know you said you was at work, but you got your mic on, bro. You want to go real quick? Hello? Quality, whoever that is. Okay, can you mute your mic? I don't know who you is though. I'm sorry, I can't see your face. Let's go, Trinice. I can barely hear you, look. I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. It would definitely be this. Sorry. It would be Forex. It would be, I want to have my own furniture place. Like, I want to design furniture for homes and like outdoor spaces. And I want to have like a counseling center for like minorities. Because a lot of people don't go see therapists. I guess it's not like highly recommended for black people to black people.
I was just talking about that the other day.
Yeah. So it would definitely be those. So like people could come together either one-on-one or as groups to like talk about what's going on, kind of get advice, whatever you feel like you need. So
Gotcha. Okay, let me go with Busy. Let's go.
Mine would be a dance studio, a spa, definitely Forex.
Look, Margaret, you got it. You got everybody on there. Everybody like, yeah, we want Forex too. We just forgot to say that one, but now they saying it. I got that. I know that's right, Margaret. Let's go. Okay, Bazana. Let's go, Jonathan. Let me hear from you, bro.
Yeah, I know it, man. All right, what's up, y'all? Sorry, I told y'all I was at work. I was just checking somebody out. Okay, so my three businesses that I always wanted to run my own music store, which also have like classes for the instrumentalists.
Hey.
I'm a trumpet player, so I've always wanted to do something like that. And along with that, which is going to be a separate business, but kind of intertwined with each other, is actually a daycare. If I can start up a daycare, I plan on like introducing the arts to different people with kids at an early age. I'm sorry, man. Tired of shit. But and then past that, I mean, obviously Forex, but I don't want to give you that one. But I wouldn't necessarily call it a business. But the last one is going to be more so like a community service thing. It's more so like I want to start a program for young men, because a lot of young men come up in this world and they don't know what the fuck to do. Especially, excuse my language, I'm sorry.
You fine.
They don't know what they're doing. Especially saw a lot of them coming out of high school. I mean, it's crazy how I go to the other side of town just when I get off of work, and it's insane how I'm already hearing gunshots before I even get to my house. So I just want to be able to provide guidance to young men, young women, and really all just young people, because a lot of us didn't have it. I mean, I had it, but a lot of you guys seem like y'all might have had that guidance, but a lot of people don't get that guidance, and I'd rather be the one giving them that information so they can be able to be successful.
I agree, bro. I agree. I definitely want to get into some stuff like that. So yeah, especially with the fine arts too. I'm definitely with that. Lonnie, let's go. Might as well go. Your brother went.
What's up, baby? Growing up, young. What's up? Girl. My other business would probably be I kind of told you before that I wanted to do like a jazz band thing or whatever. So I kind of wanted to do that with me and my brother. The second one being like kind of said it before, but I know Jonathan said he was doing something like, or he was already in the works of doing something like that, but something like a Boys and Girls Club or whatever. Some like the kids and stuff around the neighborhood over here. And third one kind of be, yes, I mean, you know, your Forex, and you gotta talk about that. It's overstated. And then the last one I probably want to do is kind of like something with like maybe like an electronics store, because I play a lot of games and stuff. So I want to do something with like a lot of like, not an electronic store, but more or less like a electronic lounge to where, you know, people can come and play games and chill out and stuff like that.
That would be dope.
That's pretty much 3, 4.
Okay. Look, y'all's are damn near kind of intertwined, bro. Y'all gonna have to like put those together and go and start building y'all empire.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's a long way coming, but it's coming.
Oh yeah, I'm speaking into existence for you. Let's see. Joey, let's hear it, brother.
I would say, besides Forex, real estate.
Okay.
Actually looking for a school to go get my license for that, and clothing brand would be my other 2.
Okay. 2 different clothing brands?
Eventually, yes.
Okay, you fancy. Okay, Louis V, I hear you.
Yeah, this is
Right.
Definitely better.
Trying to see that I get everybody. Oh,
Why they
AJ.
music?
Let's go, my brother.
Fuck up. Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, mute your mic. It's all right. Just, yeah.
Peace and blessings, all that's manifesting, loving like all, man. I opened up a strip club. Nah, I'm playing. But but that's not one of my 3. That's down the line. And,
that's down the line. Look, you ain't say that's not one of my business ventures. That's just down the line, not right now.
That's down the line. All right, so a male spa. You know, dudes don't feel like they need to get pampered. So I'll be looking right there. Hey, a male spa, like, it's gonna be manly enough for people to be like, all right, you know, I'm gonna get my feet and nails done, and my stuff worked out to build me. So that's gonna be one.
I think we need something like that. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's like 2020 is the best year to introduce some shit like that. Like, no lie.
Hey, you gonna be millionaire. The second one is a smoke shop, and it's gonna turn into a dispensary once they legalize it. And the third one, it's gonna be a game room, like not them game rooms that your grandma go play, like the slot machines and nothing like that, or no bingo hall. But it's gonna be like the a Dave and Buster's type of place. But it's gonna be like a big thing in Houston because of the stuff I'm gonna put in it. But I ain't gonna tell y'all that much.
Okay. So I'll be forgetting to go sometimes. So y'all do me a favor when I be having y'all go, y'all don't let me forget to go at the end of this question, so I can say mine out loud too. But so this is the 3 things in 5-year business you want on. So 3 of the main ones that I definitely want to focus on is definitely Forex. You know what I mean? Chairman. You know what I mean? 750, you know what I mean? Definitely trying to achieve that. So I definitely say Forex. And motivational speaker is on my list too. I'd really want to speak to the masses of people. I don't know where the hell all of that came from because I'm really nervous around a lot of people, but it's like, once I get in front of the crowd or once I get in front of it, it's just like, shit just start rolling. I just start saying shit, you know what I mean? So definitely want to get into the motivational speaking, like for real. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if y'all never looked up, like motivational speakers make bank. So not only because of that, but at the same time though, it's like I definitely feel like I got a story that I can definitely help people and change people's lives. Sorry, I was tongue tied. And then my third one is definitely my YouTube channel. I definitely want to see my YouTube channel pop. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And I've been working on it, and I enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can't wait for that to jump. So yeah, those are my main 3 right about now. But keep that vision intact, family. We run out of time, so we don't have much time left. But keep your vision intact. Make sure you're approachable. Make sure you're helping people. Make sure, you know what I mean, People are learning from you. And the thing is, reason why I'm saying make sure you do it, because thing is like, I've always found out, like, if you take care of yourself, everything else will fall into, into play. You know what I'm saying? If you're worried about yourself, if you're critiquing yourself, everything else will fall into play. Because the thing is, if you're on point and you're critiquing yourself and yourself is always doing as best as you can, the motherfuckers that surround you that's not doing it, the people that surround you that's being negative, the people that surround you that's bringing you down or not doing nothing positive, they'll start to weed themselves out, because your conversations won't go, you know what I mean? They won't go together no more. Y'all won't be talking about the same thing. So notice that and know when to move around from people, you know what I'm saying? Know when people are being negative, know when people are, you know what I mean, not looking out for your well-being. Like, it's not always easy to see, but try, goddamn it. Because the thing is like, people will build you all the way up to your most successful point and will knock you down. You know what I'm saying? Look at like Selena. The lady was fucking captain, the head of her damn fan club, and killed her. You know what I'm saying? At the height of her career, the climax of her career. And it's like, who would have seen it? She was young, she was beautiful, she was talented. It was something that you could have never seen. So it's like, if it can happen to her, it can happen to anybody. So, your dream don't have to be as big as Selena, and your dream don't have to be as the masses as big as that. But at the same time, though, goddamn it, it is as valuable as that. You know what I'm saying? So protect it. I love y'all. Call me if y'all need anything. Y'all are all beautiful. Y'all are all intelligent. Y'all are smart. Y'all are inventive. And believe that. All right? Peace out. Love y'all.